We have Christian McCaffrey now in San Francisco, had 10 touches last week in his debut. Is there any reason, I don't want to say is there any reason that you're not starting him. Of course, you're starting CMC. How high do you have him ranked? Maybe is the better question.
I'm going to follow the 49ers logic here to lead you to my logic for having him as running back 3. By the way, he had 3 games prior to getting traded of 22.8 fantasy points or more. CMC was close to being back, even if it was done slightly differently than it was last season and the year before that when he played, and the 2 years before that when he was the king of fantasy, when he was catching like 100-plus passes per game. But
100-plus per game?
Sorry, per quarter. No, per season.
Per season,
my bad.
thank you. That's all right. That's all right. You rarely make mistakes, so when you make mistakes, I got to poke fun at it.
I have. My wife would tell you the exact opposite.
I don't know.
But what I will say is that when you trade, and Field Pass comes out tomorrow, I'll have more on this there. But like when you trade 4 picks for a running back, and I know that they were a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th round pick, but still 4 picks for a running back. You don't do it so that you can he's not like a fancy object that you just use as an accessory, right? He is a fancy object that you grind to the bone, right? You need Christian McCaffrey to be a huge part of your offense. If he was good enough with 1 hour of practice time last week to handle nearly 45% of the running back opportunities, imagine what he should be like with a full week of practice. I've got CMC as my RB3 this week. I expect big things, and I am hoping that potentially he unlocks some passing game stuff that we have never seen from him because Kyle Shanahan is so creative as a play caller.
There is a little wrinkle about this matchup that I am curious about. And the timing of this trade kind of folds into it. Traditionally, Kyle Shanahan has absolutely owned Sean McVay. The 49ers continuously best the Rams, and that has got to drive Sean McVay crazy, right? Like every student wants to one-up their teacher. The fact that this trade happened over a bye week when Sean McVay was like deep into a playbook and could start looking ahead has me a little curious. Like I still have CMC as my RB5. I agree with everything Field says, but there's a part of me, and maybe this is because I'm a Los Angelino now, like rooting for Sean McVay to just, even if the Rams lose, like shut down the fancy new toy. You tell Kyle that you are a big boy and you deserve respect. And I just think that that's like an interesting part of this matchup.
Yeah, we'll see who wears their big boy pants.
Recently, during the regular season, Kyle Shanahan has owned Sean McVay. Now, McVay got the last laugh in the NFC Championship game last year and eventually the Super Bowl. But in the regular season, the 49ers have certainly found a way against the Rams.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.